What's going on, everybody? Almost Counts Collectibles here, and in today's quick video, we're going to be talking about the Beast Wars Transformers toy that I absolutely hated the most out of all of them. Now, there are some that I disliked more than others, but there's only really ever been one that just highly annoyed me and really made me not like this toy. I thought it was a very lazy design. I did not like the way that it looked in its transformed mode, really didn't even care for its beast mode, and I just thought the figure overall was very annoying for one major reason that I'll talk about here in a second. Now, I already discussed in my Mega Level Beast Wars Transformers toy review for the Season 1s that were released, there was one Mega Level that is very close to this particular toy, and that was Transketo, that I absolutely did not like. But this one annoys me even more than that figure, mainly probably because, more so than Transketo, because this one's a little more basic. This is a deluxe figure, and I just absolutely hated this toy. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you which one it was, and it was Retrax. Now, Retrax was probably the worst one that they ever released, as far as the toy goes. His character in general might not have been that bad if it ever appeared in the show or something like that, but I just hated the toy. As you can see, Retrax is this, centipede bug looking thing. We've got all these little legs over here. We've got his pincers and antennas here in the front. In the back, he's got a tiny little stinger. But this is what he looks like in his beast mode. Very boring, very plain. The coloring actually is kind of nice on it. I don't hate that. Just a very boring beast mode, to be completely honest, just my opinion. But when you transform Retrax, and if you want to roll him up in beast mode as his little centipede, millipede, whatever it is you want to call it, you just press the little things here on the back and he turns into this like ball, kind of for defense, I suppose. But then you kind of clip him back open, and to transform him, it all takes place pretty much right here in the middle. All you do is pretty much pull his legs down. You separate the bottoms of the feet here. Up here at the top, let's go ahead and move this so you can see a little bit better. You pull down this little middle piece right here that used to be part of his leg. You pull down this little bracket to act as his kind of chest piece, and then you flip his head in the up position. You kind of have to turn it to the side to flip it up, and this is basically your Retrax character. Now, you can detach his arms from the left and the right here on the sides, and here's where the annoyance kicks in. So if you want to detach his arms so you can kind of turn them forward like this, you can, but any kind of, even during the transformation like you just saw, or if you try to play with this character at all, these spring-loaded arms are constantly coming undone and flying forward. Now, to some people that might have been cool, but even when I'm not trying to do it or touch them, they're constantly snapping open and snapping forward, and you're constantly having to click them back in place. His legs are very wobbly and unstable, especially for as top-heavy as this character is. These joints really aren't even that bad on this particular character. I can't imagine what one's like that the legs are wore out on, but he's very hard to get to stand up. There is just so many annoying things about this character, on top of the fact his overall robot mode just isn't that impressive. I'm not impressed with the playability of it. I'm not impressed with the look of it. I just don't like Predacon Retrax at all. This is my least favorite, borderline hated Beast Wars Transformer toy, even more so than Transketo. Even Transketo had a little more options. He was, in fact, a triple changer. I would take him over Retrax, although I highly dislike both of them. But out of all of the Beast Wars Transformer toys that were ever released, Retrax is my least favorite. Now, there are a lot of Transmetal and Transmetal 2 characters that I thought were a little ridiculous, but even if I don't enjoy the way they transform, for the most part, all of them looked very cool. The coloring on all of them was, very neat. It was flashy. They weren't boring, even though some of them kind of looked like a hot mess, whether they were in robot form or they were in beast form. But Retrax is my least favorite. I absolutely despise Retrax here, and I don't like him. To do him justice, I'll go ahead and show you guys his little weapons right here. If you want to clip his stinger all the way up, you press a button and it flies forward. If you want to put his little pincers all the way open, you press the little button up here to snap those closed. But now that I've touched him, he's gonna fall over again. I just absolutely don't like Retrax, and that is my most hated Beast Wars Transformer toy that was ever released. I'll even take the Fox Kids repaints, any of them over Retrax, because their original toys that they repainted were actually decent quality. You know, they were fun to transform. They looked decent in both forms, even with the new color schemes that I didn't agree with the Fox Kids repaints. But Retrax, absolutely dislike Retrax, my least favorite. And yeah, that is my Beast Wars Transformer character that I dislike the most. Let me know which one you guys hated the most, or you thought was the most annoying, or you just absolutely didn't like. And that's pretty much going to wrap this video up. I look forward to bringing you more stuff, and until next time, everybody, I will see you next video.